but he started talking about he wanted to do a group right after me and him had our little freestyle session, and he wanted to, like I said, he wanted to model everything after what they was doing in L.A. with Ruthless and Eazy-E and all that. So we had to put a crew together. So he was telling me this, and he was telling DJ Chill this. And so Grandmaster Scratch was there one day, and he was talking about it. And Grandmaster Scratch was like, well, my cousin raps, so he brought him in, who was Chili D. And then at this time, Little Rick was hanging around, and Little Rick wanted to be in the group, but he was too young, and his mom wasn't going for all that. And then Silk was around too, but he hadn't became a rapper yet. He was still just hanging out and watching the store when Percy would leave.
The first TRU project came after, obviously, the Getaway Clean.
Right,
but,
right. So once
the other day.
Actually, no. Mind of a Psychopath, the maxi single came out first. Getaway Clean came out afterwards. So we did Getaway. We did Mind of a Psychopath the spring of '90.
Okay, and then after that came the Getaway Clean, and then the TRU.
Yeah, after that,
right?
Getaway Clean. Right after that, Getaway Clean came out at the end of the year. But in that between the spring and the end of the year, so much had happened that he got some more guys. King George was like the last person to come into the group. We didn't even know King George was going to be in the group. He just showed up because we had took pictures without King George and all kind of stuff. So, and we recorded without King George. So that's why you got Dylan Keys on a Mind of a Psychopath project, because he wasn't around for none of the first recordings we were doing. And P wanted him to be on there so he wouldn't feel kind of left out.
Okay, so King George came in later.
Right.
But you were part of the original TRU form.
Right, right.
Who was that all again? It was you, P, and who else?
So it was Percy, it was myself, DJ Chill, Chili D, Grandmaster Scratch, who had been down with him all along, my cousin Magic Mark. Yeah, I think that's everybody, and George. And George came in, like I said, like a little bit later. He wasn't there from the very beginning, very, very beginning when we was putting it together. He came about the time we had wrote, because we used to have writing sessions in the store, because the store was like a hangout for us all at that point, because we was starting to bond and get cool with each other. So we would write a lot of stuff right there in the store while he was open. And we wrote Mind of a Psychopath right there, and we played with it for about a week and then went and recorded it.
So you helped, did you help P write?
Yeah, oh yeah. The song Danny You Can Bang Her on Getaway Clean, that's a song I wrote that I gave him. That's a song about a girl I know from the neighborhood who kind of made Vanessa Del Rio look like a church girl, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we all know a few of them, don't we?
Right. So I had kicked it to him, and he liked it. So he was like, man, let me get that. So I gave it to him.
Be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications, like, comment, share. Also go over to UGSforLife.com, download the entire archive, and check out new episodes on Apple Podcasts and Blog Talk Radio.